in today's oppression Olympic standing, let's see what we have here. NYC sees 400% jump in shootings as undercover unit disbanded. So New York City, because they elected an idiot again. You deserve. Was that all that line from the Dark Knight movie? Isn't not all heroes wear capes? Isn't not the hero we need, but the hero we deserve. that's that's essentially what De Blasio is. All right, New York voted for him overwhelmingly, and they deserve him. So, according to stats released by the department, the number of shootings reported in NYC over the past week hit 55 compared to there's 12. That's a five-fold rise. That's five times the amount usually. Yeah, maybe five and a half. My goodness. Meanwhile, hundreds of journalists who live in New York City have been obsessed with the bogus conspiracy theory about surfeit. No, this is nonsense. In these big cities, a lot of people are firing fireworks and people can't sleep. Yeah, it's like I said, I live in one of these liberal cities, and it's the exact same thing at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. Even Commissioner Shea acknowledges the rank and file are demoralized after. Again, what I do, um, pull all the cops out from the urban cities and put them in white areas. It's a win-win situation, okay? The blacks won't get policed anymore, and the cops won't be accused of racism or the usual story. On Sunday, a video of an officer applying a chokehold while detaining a suspect in Rockaway. Again, my problem is I saw the video. It's like it's the most effective way to detain a suspect. So something that'll take 30 seconds will now take 5-10 minutes. It's absolutely ridiculous and stupid. But we live in crazy town, you know. Yeah, they passed a law requiring cops who use chokeholds to be charged with misdemeanor. Absolutely insane. You can't police anymore. Like I said, I wanted to be a police officer. Just all I can say is thank God I'm not. But then my second choice as a teacher, that was terrible. Okay, I just want to let people know, right? What I've noticed recently, I'm going to say this in a bunch of videos for the next week. I noticed the media is starting to switch from the blacks to the women's. Okay, so I see they're starting to push the female narrative and putting it together that they're preparing for Hillary Clinton to make the run. That's what I gather is going on here. Just be aware. So I'm gonna go into a second article. Ties into first. Japanese reporter tries to prove BLM is peaceful. Leaves with a black eye 15 minutes later. Again, like people who don't like live next to blacks, right? Who don't live in urban areas, right? They just see the news and they think it must be so. The media must be correct. Blacks are victims of oppression from the white man, victims from oppression of the cops. Not the Asian man though, Uh, these people are just naive. Okay, and I'm gonna take this as true, right? I'll see the video, but I can't understand Japanese anyway. A Japanese artist, activist, and reporter headed to Chaz. Oh, somebody who's jobless. I'm sorry. I know a thing or two about that. To the Chaz protest to prove that BLMs in Seattle were peaceful. Taro Usumu, a Japanese artist and activist, headed to the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, Chaz, or to prove the community was peaceful. When he arrived, Osuma noted that there were multiple instances of gunshots, that at least one boy, oh boy, I don't know, is that really a boy? That could be construed as being racist, but hilariously maintained that it was otherwise a nice place. This one is by the way, by the Nationalists. I enjoy the Nationalists, actually pretty good. They do tend to lean right, which is fine, hey, whatever. The right seems to be more honest. Then tragedy struck. Osamu was attacked by a rioter on the scene and beat to a pulp. Who could have seen that coming? Again, if you've ever lived in these hood areas, it's like a walking time bomb. If you look like a decent person, if you're well dressed, if you smile a lot, they'll hate you. It's something's there. They hate anybody who's happier than them. Yeah, that's at least that's my thinking behind everything that I've seen growing up. The guy didn't learn his lesson, and he went back the next day and he took pictures with some guys. Oh, and he still had his issues with the same people. And let me tie in one last story since we're on the subject. So again, this isn't beaten to death, but the Michigan rapper who filmed his brother beating up a white, should be capitalized. I don't know why it's not. Employees, white Macy's employee says he heard the man use the N word. Of course, much like the Bubba Wallace racer guy, it's a hoax. Anyway, rapper okay, jobless, Quay 22 defended his. Why is it? Yeah, okay. His name's not Quay 22. His age, okay, I got it now. Okay, oops. Anyway, he claims he heard him call him an appropriate word, but you know, I don't know. I guess this is the star. This is the brother. This is the jobless rapper. Sorry, the jobless guy who's claims to be a rapper. And he just started pounding on the guy, and nobody knows why, but I'm sure it's racism or sexism or an ism or phobia. He looked at him funny. Very soon, just being next to a black person, you deserve to be beaten. And jeez, I mean, how do you walk in public like this? And any like, Macy's a respectable store. Again, one day Macy's will close, and that's it. And guys like this will be the main reason why. Oh, pull your pants up, buddy. But of course, the media will blame everything else but guys like this. Mm. Thing one and thing two. Oh boy. Oh jeez. At least has the sneakers to match his shorts. Hey, congratulations. And just what he's supposed to in the agent time, I don't know. That was just instinct. So he said it was just instinct to pun on the white guy who didn't say anything. I really like to know what really happened. But hey, growing up, I didn't even know why the hell I got. I don't even know why I got assaulted. Hey, who the hell knows? This one time, these three youths were jacking me and after high school, and lucky thing is this old white guy with a bat and a dog came and saved me, right? And I remember I tried to appeal to this black woman, right? This black woman just completely ignored me, while the black boys were trying to mess with me. Those things shake you up in life, and those things make you kind of like, ugh. There's no such thing as equality. Okay, if it was equal, these guys would have been persecuted and thrown in jail immediately, and there'll be riots for this guy again beaten down. Of course, we live in the upside down, right, where guys like this are seen as justice warriors and not the bad guys. Okay, there's a good reason why guys like this are undateable, but to anybody in their community, if you get my drift, all right? Good reason for it, and it's not racism. It's actism, the way you act, the way you present yourself. These are not good folks. Who would want this? Anyway, I'll just leave that here. Share, say, subscribe, thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed. God damn, this world sucks.